This is for Year 12 further. We're going to look at exercise 5D, question number 2. Okay, so we're trying to do a 1 divided by x transformation on the calculator, and we're constructing a scatter plot. Okay, a scatter plot has been already constructed for us. We're trying to linearize the data by applying a 1 on x transformation. Okay, so let's go back to basics. Let's go to the statistics, clean my data, go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and I'm going to go 60, 30, 20, 15, and 12. Alright, so list 1's my x, list 2 is my y. What do we want to do? We want to do a 1 on x transformation. So we're going to go 1 divided by list 1. So remember, you always have to go to the cal row. Okay, I'm going to go list 3, cal. I'm going to type in 1 divided by, and you're going to go keyboard, ABC, list 3, enter. Oops, not list 3, sorry, list 1. Enter, because you're dividing each of these values. You're taking the reciprocal of each of these values, or putting 1 on each of the values. Now we're going to transform the data into a least squares regression line. Okay, so I'm going to go calculator, linear regression. Now it's really important you choose the right list, because our new x is list 3, not list 1 anymore. Okay, our y stays the same. I'm going to go OK. And now I suppose what's confusing to a lot of people is that 2e to the negative 13. 2e to the negative 13 just basically means 2e to the negative 13 basically means 2 times 10 to the negative 13. That's 2 times 10 to the negative 13. That's a very, very tiny number, so it's essentially 0. So it's roughly equal to 0. So when you get something that's really that small, you can practically ignore it. Which is why when you write down the equation, you're going to go y equals a plus b x. Our x happens to be not x anymore, it's 1 on x. So you go y equals a. My a value is 0. So you're not going to, you technically don't need to write to 0. I'm just writing for illustration purposes. Plus 120 times 1 divided by x. So you write like that. So you can essentially eliminate to 0, and you get y equals 120 times 1 on x. Write down this equation. So we've done that, and use the equation to predict the value when x equals 4. Okay, so simply go y equals 120 times 1 divided by 4, which equals, I can do this in my head, 30. So the trick was, I guess, what you might be confused about is what does that e thing mean? It just basically means negative 2 times e to the negative 13, which is a really tiny number. If I put that on the main screen, 2 times 10 to the power negative 30, I'm not sure whether to display it. Oh, it doesn't. But either way, you get what it means. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's actually this value, which is tiny. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it.